What's up, guys? So you probably clicked on this video for a reason. You either have wanted to lose weight for a while now and just don't know where to start, don't have the courage, think that it's too difficult, or you've tried to lose weight in the past and that failed, and you want a little bit of motivation and some ideas on how you can lose weight. This is the perfect video that you'll be seeing about that. So just to give a little context about myself, in March of 2021, I weighed 320 pounds. That was the heaviest, the peak of my weight. I've struggled with weight my whole life, through middle school, through high school, everything. Even when I started going to the gym, when I was around 16, 17 years old in 2016, up until 2021, I was going to the gym consistently, building muscle, getting stronger, but weight was not coming off. I actually ended up getting fatter than ever. So 320 was my peak in March of 2021. And by March of 2022, I was around 230 pounds. And at my lowest, I got to 205 pounds. Pretty lean. You'll see the before and after pictures. I'll add a few more before and after pictures in this video for you guys to see and just give an idea of the changes that took place. So if you want a first step in how to lose weight, I really recommend you watch this video. We're going to be breaking this video down into three parts. So the first part is actually what is fat and how do you lose fat? How do you burn fat? How does your body actually operate? A very basic overview. I'm not a scientist, I'm not a dietitian. This is just from my personal experience of me losing weight. So that'll be the first part. The second part will be three steps to lose weight, the three key fundamentals that I'll be giving, that if you follow these three fundamentals, you will guaranteed to lose weight. And the third and final part will be five basic tips that I'll be giving to you guys. Basic tips, nothing too crazy, just things that I've learned along my journey. This is the first video in this installation. Currently, I'm at about 245 pounds. So I am off of a bulk, not working out for a while. So I am above what I want to be. I'm holding much more fat than what I prefer to hold. And I'm starting a program, a series, a mini series that you call it, the Road to 200. So this will be, you can follow along and you can lose weight while I lose weight, gain motivation and gain tips throughout this whole little mini series that I'll be doing. I'll be documenting at least once a week my weight loss journey, the calories I'm doing, the steps I'm taking, giving little tidbits of information and little tips throughout the process. And you can see clearly that how I'm going to be losing weight and how it's not that difficult, it's not that complicated, it's quite simple. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Watch the whole thing. I'll be giving timestamps in the bottom also, so if you don't really, if you know what fat is and how to lose fat and how the body burns fat and all this, you can skip to the tips and skip to the actual process in losing weight. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. The way I'll be breaking it down is in terms of vehicles and cars because people overcomplicate things sometimes, and if we break everything down in the terms of fuel and expenditure, just like a car, everybody knows that their car has a MPG, miles per gallon or kilometers per liter or whatever, wherever you're from. The same thing applies to thermodynamics and your body. Your body is a machine that uses fuel to stay alive and operating. Your body is a machine that also has a unique capability to preserve fuel for times of need. That's what excess fat is. Excess fat is just reserves of fuel for you to keep in your body stored for when you need it. So, just like a car, the way that you lose weight is by decreasing the fuel you intake and increasing the expenditure of your body. Now, we're going to break this down into three succinct topics: physical exertion, calorie intake, and time spent consistently doing the first two. That's the most important. Consistency over a broad spectrum is what matters. So, physical exertion in the terms of a vehicle would be your time driving and your intensity driving. Obviously, if you're on the interstate, you're going to use less fuel than if you're on a back road. If you're going up a mountain, you're going to use more fuel than if you're going on a straight road. Same thing with the human body. If you're sitting all day or walking not enough, walking very few steps per day, not expending your body a lot, you're not going to be spending that much energy. Now, your body, by default, if you don't leave the bed, if you don't even blink, if you don't open your eyes, if you don't speak, uses a certain amount of fuel, energy, calories, to keep your body operating, your heart pumping, your blood circulating, and your tissue growing, your brain working. Your brain working alone uses calories. There are studies that during heavy studying, you burn calories. Now, it's negligible. You're not going to burn 200 calories from studying for 2 hours, obviously not, but it does burn more calories. Exertion is the same in cars, same in people. So that's how we break down physical exertion. Next is calorie intake. Calorie intake would be the amount of fuel added and the type of fuel. You want to burn more energy, fuel, than your body consumes. Now, like I said, it's going to go in a different topic of the video. Not all fuel is created equal. For example, gasoline is not as energy efficient compared to diesel. 1 gallon of diesel will take a car further than 1 gallon of gas. And this is the same thing with protein. So for example, 1 gram of protein, high quality protein, will keep you satiated and full longer than 1 gram of fat or 1 gram of sugar. The third and final is time spent consistently doing 1 and 2. If you're driving and your average MPG is 26 gallons per mile, and you decide, well, I want to save some gas, I'm going to drive, instead of driving 82 miles an hour, I'm going to drive 73 miles an hour. This is not going to make a difference if you only drive for 2, 5, or 10 miles. The difference in energy burned, fuel burned, is negligible. You will not be losing anything. So it's the same thing in diet. If you eat under 2,000 calories for a week, but then you go right back to doing whatever you're doing, it is not going to make a difference. It takes time. And the way that you burn calories is just by living plus physical expenditure on top of that. Running, working out, anything. 1 and 2 don't make a difference on a short scale. That's why the number one thing when it comes to losing weight is making a plan and being able to stick with it. You see all these trads come out, these trends, keto diet, carnivore diet, intermittent fasting. None of that matters. You have to pick something that works for you. If you're the type of person that gets hangry, you might not want to do intermittent fasting. If you're the type of person that has a very busy schedule, you might want to do intermittent fasting. I'm going to give 5 simple tips to lose weight. First tip is count your calories. Download the MyFitnessPal on iOS and Android. And if you're just beginning, count every calorie. And I mean buy a scale on Amazon or Walmart, a food scale, and weigh what you're going to eat and input it. Now you might be thinking, well, I don't know how many calories I should have. A good rough estimate, or a good way to find your rough caloric intake is go to TDEE calculator. I'm going to link it in the description. And this TDEE calculator allows you to input your age, your weight, your height, and your daily expenditure, like how much you work out. And it'll give you a rough estimate. Now, I don't even use the workout thing. Just put your age, your height, and your weight, and it'll give you your base metabolic rate. This is what you want to look at. You want to look at the base metabolic rate on this TDE calculator, because that rate is how much calories or fuel your body consumes per day just to survive. Now, obviously, if your base metabolic rate is 2,000 calories per day and you consume 1,800 calories, you're not going to die. You want to consume below that level, because once you consume below that level, you are no longer in a surplus of calories. You are now in a depletion of calories. You are calorie depleted. So your body, the machine that it is, will start pulling away from those reserves, aka the fat, burning that to produce energy for your body. And you want to do this for a long enough period to where you lose the weight that you like. Tip number 2 that I would give: drink water. Drink water, water, water. You want to drink water, and you want to drink more. You want to drink until you're thirsty and continue drinking for two main reasons. Not only is it good for you, water is life, water is everything. Put that aside, who cares about that? This is not about getting healthier necessarily, this is about losing weight. Health will come with that, it's a given. But the two main reasons you want to be drinking water is for reason 1, you are not hungry, you are dehydrated. When you wake up in the morning, or when you're out, you've been to work for 8 hours and you're coming back and I'm starving. Odds are you might be hungry, but you might also just be thirsty. Your brain cannot tell the difference between hunger and thirst. It feels a lack and it wants to consume. It doesn't matter what, but it wants to consume. Consume more water than you should. A good rough estimate is a gallon a day. That's a good shot for everybody. If you can hit a gallon a day, you're doing good. I know people that drink one water bottle, 500 milliliters a day. This is a 1 liter bottle. I personally drink 8 to 15 of these a day. So that's anywhere from 2 gallons to 5 gallons a day, which is insane, and it is a lot. And I just prefer to drink a lot of water. I carry a lot of water weight because of it, but I prefer to drink a lot of water. You don't have to go that crazy. Just shoot for at least a gallon a day. Doesn't matter what weight you are. You can look online and it'll tell you like 7 ounces per pound. I don't know what the estimates are, what the calculations are. You can look at that online and shoot for that, but I would just say a good goal, a gallon a day. First thing you do when you wake up in the morning, you drink water till you're full, and then you drink another glass. Yes. So drink water is the second tip. The third tip is stick to a plan. Now, you don't have to go crazy and be, I'm not a bodybuilder, I'm not going to meal prep. I'm not telling you have to get 1 cup of rice, 200 grams of meat, and put them in little packages and put them in the freezer and eat only that. But stick to a rough plan. Know what you're going to eat the night before. Prepare it, weigh it, put it in your app, count the calories, get it all logged, log everything. Log everything for 2 reasons. Not only does it keep you accountable, you know what you're doing, but it also teaches you the values of nutrients. A lot of people might not know, oh, I'm healthy, I'm eating a salad at Chick-fil-A, until you find out that that salad packet, that avocado ranch at Chick-fil-A, is an extra 300 to 400 calories. That salad is not healthy. You might as well have got a sandwich at that point. The rough regimen that you need to stick to is going to be, you eat, for example, let's say you want to do a 3-meal day. So you want to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's what you want to do. You don't want to do intermittent fasting. You want to do that. That's fine. That's what I'm doing at the moment. You eat it when you wake up. You eat around the same time at lunch, 12 to 1. Keep it that time. You eat your dinner at around 8 or whatever. And then you close shop. Past your final meal, you will not touch any food. Because what happens? It's 10:30. You've been watching a movie. I'm not really that hungry, but I could use a little snack. So you run to the kitchen, you run to the pantry, and you get a slice of cheese. And you start eating that cheese. And well, I mean, cheese, I can't just eat cheese raw. I have to go with some bread, so you get a slice of toast. And then you get another slice of toast. And then you get a scoop of Nutella and throw it on that toast. And then maybe you eat a couple slices of ham. And your little snack has turned to 400 calories, which will make or break your goals. Past a certain time, your final meal, that final spoon or fork that goes in your mouth, you cut it off. You don't eat anymore. Not a snack, not nothing. A strict regimen. You know what time you eat and what time you don't eat. Tip number 4 that I give. Shoot for around 75% of your calories to come from protein. Now, this is for the average person. If you're vegan, I'm not sure, I can't really give you tips. You can find high protein vegan options like lentils and spinach and things like this. You can definitely find them. Do your own research. I'm not a vegan. Now, why is this? Like I said with the fuel, diesel and gas are not created equal. Same thing. A carb is a carb, a protein is a protein. They're both energy. If you eat less of either than your body burns, you will lose weight. You could theoretically lose weight eating nothing but donuts. Not theoretically, you can. If you eat if you need to eat 1,800 calories per day to lose 2 pounds a month, and you eat 1,800 calories per day of donuts, you will lose 2 pounds a month. Now, you're not going to be healthy, you're not going to feel good, you're going to feel depleted, but you will lose it. But go on MyFitnessPal and look up 1,800 calories worth of donuts or 1,800 calories worth of chocolate chip cookies and weigh it out. Matter of fact, go in your pantry and find your little sweet, your little sugary snack that you love, and weigh out 1,800 calories worth of that. It's not a lot. On top of that, it does not keep you satiated. Now, satiation is the feeling of being full. 300 calories of a good quality protein. We're talking chicken breast, we're talking fish, and we're talking red meat, will keep you feeling satiated much longer. It'll keep you going much longer. Same calories, more effect. So that's the fourth tip is try to focus on protein. Now, the more protein you eat, the easier it'll be to lose weight and the easier it'll be to eat less food and consume less calories. 75% of your calories coming from protein. The fifth and final tip. Now, this might be a very difficult one if you're living in the United States and you're accustomed to a certain lifestyle, and you might not like to hear this one. Do not eat out. Now, obviously, I'm not saying never eat out again because you might have a girlfriend or a husband or kids and you want to enjoy a nice Saturday at a restaurant. You can eat out once a week. And I don't mean one day, I mean one meal a week. You can eat out. Your wallet will thank you and your body will thank you as well. Like I said, for the final time, I'm going to be going through this journey live with all of you guys. And you can watch today, the date is September 14th. You can literally watch the changes that are going to happen. And I think it's going to be very interesting for y'all. I think you're going to like it. Follow along with me. Pick a goal. Keep it in mind. And yeah, see y'all soon.